Good morning, afternoon, and evening. Excuse me, sir. Let me introduce myself. My name is Richard Christian Mamahit, and I'm class Meteorology 2B. My grade is 11240034. And today, I'll, I'm speaking about understanding monsoon winds and their influence on industry. Today, it's been an honor to deliver a speech on a topic that plays a crucial role in shaping the weather patterns of our beloved archipelago. Understanding monsoon winds and their influence on Indonesian climate. Indonesia is situated between two continents, Asia and Australia, and flanked by two major oceans, the Indian Ocean and the Pacific Ocean. This geographical position places Indonesia right in the path of the monsoon system. The Asia-Australia monsoon is a seasonal wind pattern that significantly influences our weather, agriculture, water resource, and disaster management strategies. Understanding the behavior and variability of these winds is not just an academic exercise. It is essential for survival, economy, and national resilience. Let us begin by understanding what monsoons actually are. The term monsoon comes from the Arabic word mausim, which means season. In meteorology, monsoons refer to large-scale wind systems that reverse direction seasonally due to the differential heating of land and sea. During summer, land heats up faster than the ocean, creating a low-pressure area that draws in moist air from the sea. This leads to heavy rainfall. In winter, the process reverses. The land cools faster than the ocean, and dry air flows outward. Indonesia experienced two main monsoonal phases, the west monsoon and the east monsoon. The west monsoon typically occurs from November to March and brings heavy rainfall due to moist winds originating from Asian continent and the India Ocean. This period crucial for replenishing water resource and supporting agricultural cycles, especially in Java, Sumatra, and Kalimantan. The east monsoon, on the other hand, usually occurs from June to September and brings dry air from Australia, resulting in lower rainfall and even drought conditions in some regions. The arrival and retreat of these monsoons are not always consistent. Their behavior is influenced by larger climate phenomena such as El Nino, Southern Oscillation. During El Nino, the east monsoon tends to become more dominant, leading to prolonged dry seasons and even droughts. Conversely, La Nina event can change the west monsoon, resulting in above average rainfall and increased flood risk. These interactions make monsoon forecasting a challenging but critical task for meteorologists. To accurately monitor monsoon behavior, Indonesia relies on a range of meteorological tools. These include ground-based observation station, radio sondes, Doppler radar system, and satellite data. One key technology is the use of numerical weather prediction models, which simulate atmospheric conditions using complex mathematical equations. The Indonesia Meteorology, Climatology, and Geophysics Agency, or BMKG, plays a central role in processing and disseminating monsoon forecasts to help communities, farmers, and governments prepare in advance. The monsoon system is deeply intertwined with Indonesia's agricultural calendar. Farmers in Java, for example, time the planting of rice paddies based on the anticipated arrival of the wet season. If the monsoon is delayed, crops can fail. A prolonged dry spell can also deplete water in reservoirs, reducing the availability of irrigation for farming and even affecting the electricity output of hydropower plants. Monsoons also determine the timing of fishing seasons, as wind and wave patterns affect marine life distribution and boat safety. Moreover, extreme monsoon variability can lead to natural disasters. The West monsoons has been associated with devastating floods, and landslides, particularly in urban areas with poor drainage system and the forest slopes. In Jakarta, annual flooding during the monsoon seasons cause major disruptions to transportation, housing, and public health. On the flip side, the east monsoon can lead to forest fires, especially in peatland areas of Sumatra and Kalimantan, as prolonged dryness make vegetation more flammable. Climate change poses an additional threat to the reliability of monsoon systems. Studies shows that global warming may shift the timing, intensity, and distribution of monsoon rainfall. Some regions may experience earlier onset of the monsoon, while others may suffer from erratic or insufficient rainfall. A warmer atmosphere can also hold more moisture, potentially intensifying rainfall events and leading to more frequent flooding. This is particularly concerning for densely populated and vulnerable regions in Indonesia. To adapt to these challenges, Indonesia needs to strengthen its climate resilience through early warning system, adaptive agriculture practice, sustainable urban planning, and improved water management. Education and public awareness are also key. By promoting meteorological literacy among citizens, especially in disaster-prone areas. We can build a society that is more prepared and responsive to changing monsoon patterns. International cooperation is also important. Indonesia is a part of regional initiatives like Asia's Specialized Meteorological Center and global programs such as Meteorological Organization, Monsoon Monitoring Initiative. Through data sharing, joint research, and capacity building, we can better understand the evolving dynamics of monsoons in a changing climate. One real-world example of successful monsoon adaptation comes from Central Java, where farmers have begun into integrating traditional knowledge with modern climate forecasts. By adjusting planting schedules and using drought-resistant crop varieties, they have been able to maintain productivity despite shift in rainfall patterns. This kind of local innovation, supported by scientific research and community engagement, is exactly what we need across the country. In conclusion, the monsoon winds are much more than a seasonal curiosity. They are the lifeblood of Indonesia's environment and economy. As future meteorologists, it is our duty to study these winds in detail, understand their complexities, and use that knowledge to serve the public, whether it is helping farmers decide when to plant, supporting fishermen to decide when to fishing, supporting disaster risk reduction, or contributing to climate policy. Our role is vital. Let us not forget what nature gives us. Nature gives us signs. The clouds, the winds, the rain all speak a language that we, as a student of meteorology or even a scientist of meteorology, are learning to understand. By mastering this language, we can become guardians of safety and sustainability in our nations. And may we continue to learn, serve, and protect, guided by science, commitment, and compassion. Maybe that's all for my speech today. I feel very grateful and thank you for your attention. Uh, that's all. Good morning, good afternoon, or even good evening. Thank you for listening.